Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Bharat. We have officially formed India, and we are continuing on. Now, I do believe we do not have a truce with Delhi. We have a couple of vassals worth talking about. Baluchistan still has cores on Sistan, and we might look to go to war with them to see if we can press those cores and those claims. But I think I am going to go to war with Delhi first. I think that's the decision I've made since in between this episode and the last episode. We don't have too much unrest. We have a little bit. It shouldn't be too hard to deal with. You know, as long as we keep a stack or two over here, we'll be absolutely fine. We have plenty of army professionalism. We have plenty of points saved up that we can do things. I still do need to finish off trade ideas, which will hopefully net me a little bit more cash in the long run. But for now, let's kick things off with a war in Delhi. And we are going to declare for Merta, because it's nice and easy to get. And there are Guj, Fars, and Transoxiana. I don't know how to say that name. But we're going to declare that war. And we're going to move our leaders over here. We're going to get you over here. Let's get a slightly better leader over here as well. And then we'll get this guy here. And then I'll deassign this guy. N. What's the shortcut for this? And then I'll assign a leader. Cool. So I'm going to keep these two stacks over here, because if I remember correctly, my unrest was mostly centered around here, right? Yeah, it's mostly centered around here, so I'll keep a couple of stacks over there. We've got plenty of manpower to burn, so let's get right into it. Now, they have basically one fort. Yeah, cancel rebel suppression. Let's get you up here. We're going to go down to speed 4 in this war. It shouldn't take too long. We're going to be taking military tech soon and diplo tech soon, but we do want to wait for these little modifiers to be better. I want to save points as much as possible, because remember, I'm doing as much development as I can do possible in the game. Speaking of development, actually, real quick, while we're at war. State edicts. I still have a development edict down here. This is pretty much as developed as I want to do down here so far, though. So what I might do is I might grab here and put it on the Protect Trade Edict instead to give me that little bit more trade power. Now, if I were to build some of those counting houses, well, here in Cuddalore, it'll be worth it. So I'll get one there. That'll save me a few ducats over the course of the game and keep my autonomy nice and low. I've got to make sure I try to hold on to a little bit of my money here, though. There is a big old nasty stack over there that I'm going to want to go challenge if I can. Manipur have cancelled their rights to military access. Okay, we've sieged down Delhi. Let's bring this stack up here to fight, because that's my high shock leader. Okay, shock is still pretty good at this phase in the game. Let's go ahead and capture that fort there. Now, a lot of their forts were de-garrisoned, is the way you could say it. Fires has entered a military alliance. All right, so one more year and we'll be able to take that. We also can convert provinces, and that'll be something that we look into doing. Let's see. Can I have you organized by the fastest? I will convert there. I have been considering taking military ideas, or sorry, not military, religious ideas, is what I meant to say there. So this will be a defensive fight for us. You have 5 shock. This guy will follow up the rear as reinforcements. We should win this, because we do have a major advantage in terms of combat ability and morale. And oh, they actually have more morale than me, but I have a military tactics advantage, a discipline advantage, and a combat ability advantage. They have no such things, as well as my professionalism is helping out there too. Not so much my drill. Recover army morale speed. Albrecht of Bavaria is now the emperor. So I'm just going to let this stack heal up over here. Alright, we converted another province. Let's continue to convert. Take a long time, but it'll be fine. We do have a rebel uprising, Sunni zealots. Big stacks here. Let's push forward a little. We're sieging. Let's see if we can catch any armies. Looks like we can catch that stack there. just caught a little stack. Let's see if we can chase them down. You're sieging there. Okay. You head over to this province because we own it. We caught another little stack. Let's see if we can keep catching them. You can get a flank on over here. Oh, looks like this will be a good battle for me. Rolled poorly in the first phase, but now we have artillery combat ability. Let's shift consolidate and see if we can grab some more kills here. I'll just get you to flip this province. Taking 1% attrition, which isn't too bad. Alright, we now occupy another province. Let's see if we can take out this guy. The Battle of Margalla has gone through. Very nice. Shift consolidate and just come back here and clean these up. Now, I should really be worrying about my... Did I lose it, Great General? I did. Oh, hello. Mr. Super General. Oh, it's gonna be close. We're gonna just lose. But I think we killed a lot more than we lost. And if we can get this guy up here, we might be able to make a difference. See if we can catch some of these smaller stacks running around. If we can wipe this stack out. And we didn't quite get those stack wipe. But we do have really good combat ability, so we want to retreat once the artillery start hitting the front line. Yeah, look at that difference in combat. Gouge wants a peace offer. I'm going to... Do I have a claim on them? I might wait for the peace and give them to Tsang. Give Tsang all the provinces around this wasteland. I don't really care about these. They're in a completely different trade node that I don't care about. I might give this to my vassal over here. Give the whole Lhasa node. And then have another vassal that's in Yumen. Because I don't have a way to divert this trade to me. I can divert Lhasa, but I can't divert Yumen. Okay, I don't mind losing a fight if we get a really good kill-to-debt ratio. People say kill-debt ratio isn't everything, but in EU4 it matters a lot. Okay, we can now take these techs without having a penalty. So let's make sure that we do that. Peace offer from Gouge. Nope. We have another province that we can convert. Convert there. We can purchase an ability. Harsh treatment cost, autonomy change cooldown, fort maintenance on border with rival, change rival cost, and monthly devastation. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the autonomy change cooldown, because what that'll allow me to do is, in certain instances, I'll be able to reduce autonomy in some of these provinces when it suits me. Which will be quite nice, I might add. Let's get these armies to reconsolidate together so that we can look for another fight. I have a 30 stack up here, a really well built 30 stack. Let's go see if we can catch that 17 stack off guard. We are going to catch it. We caught it off guard. They weren't ready. And not... Oh, was that a stack wipe? I think it might have been. Oh, very nice. Can you catch them? Let's keep pushing. Ships consolidate. We want as many of our brigades and regiments to be at full strength as we can get. Let's just flip these. We lose 10 prestige. Okay. Unfortunate. You go siege that down. I think you don't have any siege pips, actually. You do. You siege that down. On the other hand, you just hang out in this province right there. Let's see. Baluchistan is my vassal. They are currently getting occupied, so I'm going to keep influencing them. Okay. Let's see. Prohibit the slaughter. I'm not going to make concessions to the heathens. It's okay. You're allowed to be disloyal. I don't want to take peace with you just yet. You're going to suffer a little bit more. Let's go ahead and grab that province there. Looks like we have a 40 stack. Might be looking for a fight. We are going to repay that loan. Finish the siege of Ra. Let's have a look. What could we take? What do we want to take? We want to take as much of their territory as we can without getting too overextended. I'd also like to take money off them, so let me pull back here. I want to take money efficiently. War reparations. So if I grab all that, that'll cost me 50% of my war score, but it will net me a decent amount of money. Now what I want to do is I want to also make sure that I can take these two provinces for my vassal. So let's send these to Tsang. That'll cost me a little bit more to take those for my vassal, but that's okay. Nagari. Yeah. Okay, Ngari. We'll take Ngari. I don't know how to say that, but I'm just going to say it weird. And then we'll take just a few little provinces. That's fine. The money is going to be really, really nice to help continue to develop, because we can't really state up this land, so it doesn't. We're not in a rush to grab it all. Just need to get these guys to be a little bit more amenable for peace. Let's see if we can catch an army over here. We might be able to get a good stack fight here. Right, we got the wipe, and now we're defending. You need to get up here. Shift consolidate. You need to get up there to assist, because it looks like there is going to be a fight. They do take the penalty. We have a huge combat ability advantage. They do have a morale advantage, but they're taking 2 negative penalties, which is really, really good. Okay, and it looks like they're going to retreat. We just absolutely decimated them. And I don't mean we killed 10% of them. I mean we obliterated them. Let's keep going. We've got plenty of money in the bank. We'll hold off until the end of the war before we do any major building project, because I'd like to maybe look at another province to build thingies in. I'm going to lose manpower. One of my generals just faded. Let's grab another one. A 6 fire general. Hell to the yeah. Let's keep grabbing all these. Peace offer from Guj. Nope, you are going to be taken into war. Let's see. Yeah, I think it would be good to keep an eye on Syria. It's a way for me to convert money into monarch points or prestige as I see fit. Grab these provinces. Now, we've burned through a decent amount of manpower, but not a huge amount, like considering how quickly we recover our manpower. It's not that bad at all. That's a wasteland right there. You're heading up there. So we have Delhi basically fully occupied. There's a few coalitions that might form, but you know, it's not a big deal. Okay, we're at negative 100 reasons, it seems, roughly. So I think we just need to... Sindhi Separatists. Let's get these 2 stacks on the way. Over there to deal with that. I could probably deal with it with some of these armies, but I need to get these guys moving. It's okay. You're allowed to have that. Let's get my big bad boy to head down here too, and I might get you to actually engage this too. We have the trade dispute against Ming. Okay, lots of cool stuff happening. Nothing too important, that's why I'm clicking through it pretty quick. Okay, Tsang is a little bit upset with me. I'm not going to take that peace offer. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, hello. Should win this fight. Should be pretty close. Nope. Looks like we won it pretty handily. Let's get you up into that there to get that kill. You're in a supporting position to prevent retreats. You're going to come around here to prevent further retreats. We've got them pocketed, basically. We did like a Hearts of Iron 4 pockets around, which is really nice. Let's get you moved in here. There should be no escape for them. Send you around. Now do they have 2 armies? We've got them trapped in here. As long as we can get to around here first. Looks like we will catch some of them. Swing, fire. Get up in there. You swing around. See if we can catch them. I will continue to influence Japan. Okay, we caught him. There we go. Stack wiped. Where are they going? Side of bad. Get over there. Drop him. Alright, great work. Trapped him. Pocketed him. Blew him up. Excellent. Let's talk to these guys. You want out of the war? I guess you don't. Let's make them a little bit more agreeable towards leaving the war. And by that I mean siege down all their holdings. Alright, once you move here, you take an attrition that you don't need to. We've spent 50,000 manpower already. Probably more in the order, considering it's been regenerating. We probably spent more like 80,000. Yeah, looks like 80,000. Well, it's not a huge amount of manpower, but it is a decent amount. We recover our manpower so quickly that it's just, you know, that much manpower isn't a big deal for us. Now, who are we actually at war with? Okay, so he's going to take care of fires. Nice one. Let's see, where are you going? Any more thingies here? Nope. Looks like some peasants rose up. 52 stack. I want that piece. Alright, looks like they will take the piece. Deal. Get a bunch of money. Feels good. I'll send one of you stacks over here. One of you stacks over here. One of you stacks over here. And one of you stacks over here. We completed the mission. Looks like Unite West India. Very nice. Rise the Rajput. Boom. We gain a stability. And now we gain a claim over here. Not a thing of beauty. Now I could give these claims to Baluchistan, or I could have them myself. We'll see about that. So what's our other? United Hindustan. Okay, we're still working on that. Unite Bengal. I need to take out Assam. I think that's going to be my next war. Let's get the coring. We've got a bunch of money and points to spend. So let's look for a good candidate set of provinces with relatively low development. Let's see, this is the button I am looking for. Relatively low development in a fairly good area for it. And Gujarat, I think, has been where I've been doing some of my development recently. I'd like to do this node here, but I'm going to leave that for now. I think here is another good one. It's only 3 provinces, but that makes it easier to develop. So we're going to put down 3 universities here. And let's have a look. Is this a fully cored thingy as well? This is a fully cored thingy, so I'm going to get this set up to be developed as well. And the reason I'm developing here is because this is where my capital trade node is. The more development I have in here, the more passive trade power I have, which is quite nice. So I'm going to stick down a bunch of universities in here too, so that we can get to work on developing this. It's going to be a center of enlightenment in my empire. We'll get to work on developing here. It's relatively cheap. It's mountainous, it's mountainous in a few areas, which isn't ideal, but a lot of it is like drylands, which isn't so bad actually for development costs. It's only plus 5% compared to the mountainous plus 25%. So a bit of development here wouldn't be bad. Alright, so let's also have a look at some of these manufactories. I think these would be good to pick up. These are continuing to net me a lot of money per month. And just in general. You know, lots of production income, lots of trade income. So in 2 years, my truce with Jean-Pierre will end. And actually, I could probably do this war with Assam right now and get that done and dusted way sooner than I'm expecting. So let's have a look at doing that. Let's get a big nasty stack on their border, on the border of each province that I want to be attacking. Might be a good idea here to have a look at my unrest map mode. See if I can lower autonomy anywhere. There we go. I don't care about, like, revolts at this point, just don't matter to me. An alliance with Khmer. Eventually I want to conquer all this. But let's take Assam first. I also need to unite these islands out here. They belong to me, not Spain. I think I will take the Diplotech here. Like being ahead of time, it'll give me that 20% trade efficiency, which will net me a lot more money. Which means I can potentially promote some more of these guys. If I were to promote them... They're pretty old. I'll wait until I have younger guys to do that so I get more out of my investment. And what I'm also going to do is going to have a look at the fort level here. Have I built up all my forts? I have not. I still have a bit of work to do on fort construction. I want to keep that rolling in. I want to have our forts as modern as possible. It can be kind of hard to tell fort levels in here, but you can see this is a 6. Let's see. Here's a 2, I think. There's 1 up there. Sang now owns this wasteland, which is pretty cool. They're pretty happy with me. Now, they're a little upset because I annexed a bunch of vassals, but that shouldn't become much of a problem for forever. Should be less and less of a problem over time. We lost another general. Now, question I have to ask here is, let's get another general. Boop, boop, boop. We're getting really, really good generals. 2 3-star generals is incredible. Do I have a spare general slot? I guess we do. Just get a nice cheapo general in here. So did these buildings get built? It looks like the university has been built in here. So let's go in here. Let's do the Encourage Development Edict. Now the trade goods in here are pretty good, but mostly I'm looking to just get a bit of development in here, so I can maybe build some more buildings, do more efficient stuff. I want to get these each up to 20-ish, and I want to get this one up to 30. So let's have a look at how we could do that efficiently. All right. Let's get started on this one that wants to go up to 30, because it's the cheapest one. It's a grassland. I have the most... of manpower to spend. So there it is, it's at 30 now. Makes a lot of tax money. Not a whole lot of production, but that's okay. I have plenty of years before these are a problem. And what that means, it's probably worth it for me to build these buildings in here. The tax buildings and then the manpower buildings as well. That should also increase my force limit, but more importantly, it upgrades the color of my provinces to a nice green color. I like doing development. Developing is one of my favorite things to do. I just really enjoy it. Now, are you allied with Prome? No, you're not allied with Prom, so I don't actually need to be on their border. What I could do is I could bring these armies up here, where they actually have supply, and hit this guy really hard. So we'll bring you up here. We'll declare the war pretty much immediately for the claims. Now, do you have claims on him too? You do. You have plenty of cores, so we're going to try and get your cores back as well. That will cost me a little bit of Diplo, but that's okay. I'm going to say I'm pressing my own claims here. Let's kill both these jumper stacks. Very nice. Let's split this one in half and get it over here. Let's catch that army. Shouldn't really need to slow down, but I'll go down to speed 4 just for the sake of being able to control my game a little bit better. Okay, we won that battle without much ado. Once you come back down here and clear that out. Jaunpur I can pretty much peace out immediately for all my claims. Although I might take them out in the peace deal with Assam to make it slightly more efficient. I'm going to leave a siege stack there. Okay, I can't catch you, that's fine. I'll get this guy to hunt you down. It's only a 19 stack, it shouldn't be too much trouble. Let's flip this fort too. Who are we at war with? We're at war with all these guys. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I might look to just take a couple of provinces, not take any of their money, and then later on I'll press for cores for more efficient claims, because I want to be more efficient in my expenditure of stuff. Let's see. Culture conversion cost. I like land maintenance here, actually. We'll take that. Government reform doesn't matter. I have plenty of money. I don't want to do that, though. Placate. Placate is fine. Don't want like bribing. Navy commissions is fine. Diplo support, no. Tiny bit of corruption is fine too. Placate is okay. We'll take sides. We'll ignore a little bit more corruption. We will placate. I didn't mean to promote meritocracy. I thought that was a placate. Support populists, take sides in parliament. So those are all the ones I don't care about because they're easy to generate the resources for. I do have the money to do a couple of bribes, so I'll just throw those in. And then military points I have a glut of, so I'll do that. So our army now is a lot cheaper, and we should make some decent amount more money than we were. Let's see if you can get around to that fort right there. Good stuff. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll lose a few ducats. Want to have a nice bank of ducats if I can manage it. Could you get them? No, they're in a safe province, unfortunately. I have a stack here, though, that can hunt these guys down. Alright, we got a bunch of cores. Very nice. And looks like we siege down the province. Let's go siege down that one. You go hunting. Alright, you'll catch him there. Very nice. You will take a negative modifier, but our army is just so damn powerful that it doesn't even matter. Continuing on. Let's link these armies up. We have a rebellion spawning soon, and it is a Miwar. Oh, I have an army in that general area. Looks like the peasants are being annoying. Good. Good stuff. Keep Delhi down. Kick them all down. Get the Siege of Lhasa done. Let's grab this. Let's see if we can catch this stack in there. Just kind of chase them around. Wipe out their stacks. Lower their enthusiasm. So let's separate peace jumper. I want all these provinces. That's expensive. I think I want to do efficient wars now. It doesn't cost me too much. Yeah, that's what I'm going to take. Just provinces. I could separate piece them out, but it'll cost me Diplo, and I don't want to spend that Diplo because I'm trying to earn a Diplo idea group right now, and I want to save up Diplo points for a to do diplomatic development because that's the most cost efficient for me right now. I get a lot from diplomatic development, particularly if I'm doing it in like a Vishaya's area, because they multiply all the income and stuff. Peace offer from Assam? Nope. Ah, you will give me what I want. Very nice, we completed that mission now. We will unite Bengal. Cool. So now, we have lots of claims over here. Let's be careful about our overextension, though. Spending a lot of admin to core up all this land, but it will be worth it. Let's bring these armies back. I have plenty of money to spend on upgrading forts, which is what I'm going to keep doing. I want my forts maxed out because my army tradition is currently not getting fully maxed out. I want to make sure I'm upgrading existing forts because it's more efficient use of gold. And then we'll start filling in some of these empty areas with some forts, because some of my territory isn't protected by forts, which is, you know, less than ideal. Hey, we converted another province. Let's look for another province to convert. I'm thinking right there is fine. If a province I'd like to convert, that'll happen eventually. Alright. So I could declare war on Prom. Allied with them. See, does anyone have a bunch of cores and claims over here? Not really. I guess I just have claims, so I'm going to be working on that. Ah, my leader gains 2 admin until the death. Excellent. That's plus 2 admin points that I wasn't getting before, so I'm okay with that. I am tempted to abdicate this leader, though, because my heir is way better. My heir is way, way, way better. I'm going to keep him. The 544. Like, he's so good. I think I should have gone for Shiva. I think I'm going to stay in Shiva now because we're in a massive expansion phase of the game, where we are going to be just expanding, 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 expanding. So we've got some separatists here. Let's get these armies in march. Good stuff. Wiped them out. Nice. Let's have a look at the old aggressive expansion. We got plenty of AE with Delhi, so I might look to expand eastwards a little bit. Prom is not a tributary of Ming, so I could rip them up, I guess, which is what I'm going to do. They got a lot of provinces in the Bengal node that I want, and so we're going to go ahead and, you know, do bad things to their face. What would any other empire do? Come on. You should really come home. You, come home. Could I buy another stack? Ooh, I could just about field another stack. It would put me over my force limit. I have a few more points saved up. Let's have a look in here and see if we can do a little bit more development. So these are all up to certain levels. Let's have a look at more buildings that we could build. We have the temples in here. I definitely want the manpower buildings, since we're going to be doing manpower development in here. Alright, so I'm going to take just an occasional click of Diplo to get these up to 20. I'd really like to spend admin on this, so I'm going to wait till I have the admin points to get this up to 20. Boom. Alright, nice. We're getting there. We're getting there with these places. What else could I build in here? I already have the thingy. Or production efficiency. Would that be good? There's a few places where it would be good. Nice. How about some more of these? Manufactories. I want to keep developing my territory. I want to be swimming. Absolutely swimming in gold. Alright, let's get the war declared. What is this? Chittagong. Looks like Lan'an will answer the call. So let's get you heading down there first. Permanent navies, eh? Naval supplies plus 50%. Okay, cool. Price of glass and livestock have gone up too. Hey, that's quite nice. Let's get you marching in there now. Let's get you all the way down. Oh no, not like that. Wait, what are you guys doing? You guys have been sitting out here taking attrition. Get over here and repair, goddammit. I was going to use you guys, that's right. To invade. Sure thing. I'm going to have to go to war with some of the great powers, it seems, eventually, because it looks like they have decided to start invading this area. Malacca. There's France. So we're going to be fighting the European powers, but we are a superpower. We're like the biggest, baddest boy on the block. So I'm not scared of them. We lost our philosopher. Do we have a cheap guy? This is a guy. Oh, this guy might be cheaper, actually. Production efficiency is quite good for me. I would like the missionary strength guy, though. I'm going to promote him probably one more time after this. Now, he's 44. Promoting to 3 is fine for a 44-year-old. Let's get down over here. Am I influencing Sang? Because I should be if I'm not. I want to influence my vassals so that they are better. Now, trade efficiency, I think, would be the move here. This guy is only 30, so he will be promotable to level 3. Looks like my vassal has a revolt. Why don't we go deal with that for him? Let's go see if we can... Oh, there's a fort. Ah, there's a fort there that's causing me an issue. I see. There will be blood over here. Interesting. That's fine. Occupation of Bharat. Convert the heretics. To get these guys, they'll do it a little bit quicker. Religious unity is always nice. Can't get down there, that's fine. We lost a military leader. That was fast. These guys left me. They weren't around for very long at all. You're still around. That guy. See if you can go hunt down this stack for me. The alien separatists getting ready. Lost another general. Wow. They are costing me a lot to keep these generals going, dude. But those generals are worth a lot. In terms of military power. And military score. Good stuff. You caught that little stack. Good job. Alright. Looks like they're retreating. Alright, we picked this up. Let's see if we can get a big bad boy attached to this army. There's a 6 fire guy. Get in there. Look at that obliteration that we just did. That's disgusting. It should be illegal. We just did to those poor guys. Let's make your way down here. Let's make some manufactories. Want that nice money rolling in. Alright, cool. We've got plenty of manpower, plenty of sailors. Are we losing sailors? No, we're not. We got plenty of sailors. We could probably increase our commitment to sailors. I'm going to take you here. You go wipe them out. They have a big old star fort to defeat. Good job. Luxury goods, local trade power, very nice. Siege ability, cool, 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 cool. Let's go make sure we flip some of these provinces. Where are you going? They gave you military access, but not me. That's interesting. I thought how it worked was everyone gets military access. If anyone in a war has military access, but I guess that is not how that works. Get over there and flip that. Got a few more provinces in our core. Okay, we're occupying. These wars are fairly, you know, easy peasy, one might say. Let's get to work. Ouch, monthly devastation is not good. Get these armies moved in, though. Give me all of those tasty provinces. In particular, oh, I can just fully annex you. Cool. Cost me 200 points. Lots of aggressive expansion. Oh, I don't want that one. That one would cost me. I just want these. I might dial it back here to the point where the coalition is less likely. But I'm a superpower. I don't care about coalitions. What's my overextension? That's a good question. I'm already at 15%, so I might dial it back and just take 50% worth of overextension. Yeah, I'll just take 40% overextension. I think that's a reasonable amount. Makes my coalition less awful. Very nice, unchecked expansion. Cool stuff. Don't want to get my, don't want to get too many coalitions. Alright, so it is time to build a few more forts. Let's have a look. I definitely need a fort over here on this province, but that's sort of a long-term thing. This province needs a fort. This province needs a fort, and so does this province. So I'm going to go 1, 2. That'll cover most of that. This province needs a fort. This province here would cover a lot. Need to wait a tick for the money. Put one right there. So that'll be a few more forts to defend my territory. Looks like this is a pretty dense area for forts, actually. I have a lot of forts beside each other. That seems like a waste. I might get rid of some of these. I know I invested in them and built them, but definitely don't need forts here. Is that because there's like a development cost or something? I don't know why it's so cheap. I don't know why there's so many forts in here. I guess I must have just misclicked and built a bunch of forts in here. Well, I don't need this fort. So that'll save me a couple ducats a month. I don't need this fort. Let the month tick. Don't need this fort. Don't need this fort. I don't need this fort. I guess there must have been some sort of cost reduction here that made me build them there by accident. Because if I go back in here, I bet you Yeah, look, there's like there's a building cost reduction in here or something. Because it's owned by the Jains? There's something. I don't know why it's so cheap in here. Ah, the tropical wood. That's what got me. That's what tricked me there. Okay. A little bit of money wasted. Probably the same here too, yeah. Okay, so that's not as reliable to go the way that I did things. Don't need that fort. So I need to be careful about tropical wood. Over here, there's probably... This fort is a bit unnecessary. Lose Diplo power, that's fine. Let's go over there. You go there. We'll wipe these stacks off the face of the earth. And we'll buy all gravy. We get 10 years of separatism, which isn't great, but it's fine. Hey, we got another leader trait, Master of Arms. So, let's have a look at the old diplomatic map mode. Who do we have truces with? Looks like we could go to war with Sistan. We have cores and claims and all that sort of stuff. I could grant those claims to Baluchistan. I don't need them. Yeah, I'll probably go to war with Sistan next. See if I can get some progress on that. Looks like Baluchistan has claims too, which is good. Alright, that's what we'll go for next. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. We are continuing to expand our India, and we will continue to do so until the end of the game. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.